Today for any last gasp winners for Liverpool, but they didn't make it easy for themselves in the second half, Peter.
No, they didn't. I think there's a credit to Everton. I thought, first half you could only see one winner, but second half they really came into it. I think in the wide areas they were a real danger. I do think Everton missed a cutting edge up front. I think that was really the difference. They didn't really have anyone keeping the ball, or they didn't really feel like they could score. But Liverpool got through again, and they're top of the league, so it's all good.
They got through again, and it still feels not hitting top form yet, Jolien. But what does it say about their character and what's possible for them, the fact that they still keep churning out these wins?
Yeah, the character, the quality they have, especially the first half, I thought they looked comfortable. Just before the half-time, Everton got back into the game. But yes, Everton were on top in the second half, but there's still an element of control from Liverpool. They still had opportunities to score late on and on the counter-attack. So yeah, the game went on and it got stretched to probably not what they expected here. But it's a derby and anything can happen.
Two excellent goals from your side today as well. I know we're only 6 games into the season, but is Ryan Gravenberch already better than last year?
Now, if I say better, that means that there was room for improvement last year, and he was already so good last year. Now, what he added today to maybe towards last season is that he scores a goal. I'm not too sure if maybe he scored one, maybe not one. Last season, so both similar goals. Both times we targeted the same area, where we had players with higher pace to come into those situations. And the first one was a great finish, wasn't an easy one, and the second one same area, and Hugo scored.
His first goal in the Merseyside derby, of course, having just joined Liverpool this summer. Is he giving you a good headache for the next game?
No, there's no headache at all, because I even think these two players are very happy that we have them both, because maybe for the long term they would feel like, what does this mean for my playing time? But both of them know that it's impossible. I'm not saying impossible, but it's very hard for them to play 3 times 90. Hugo's 21, 22, comes from a different league to a new intensity league, playing 3 games in 7 days. You can see the ones that are used to that, Ryan, Dominic Szoboszlai, Virgil, Ibu, Mo, they are used to that. But the new ones, for them it's harder. So, I would say we only have some other teams where we are in competition with.
Perhaps at the moment, while Alexander Isak isn't up to full fitness, the decision may be a bit more balanced. But when he is ready to play more minutes, more games, how will you decide between them both?
That's what I just meant, that Alex is far from ready to play 90, let alone 2 times a week or 3 times a week. But we are trying to bring him there as long as he stays fit, because that's the difficult balance we have to find. And it's nice to have to, this is a question, you can ask me this question about every position, and you can go to every manager in the league and asking him about that he has 2 strikers, 2 7s, 2 11s. That's why everybody loves this league, because there are so many great players. And yes, we have 2 very good number 9s as well, like many other teams in this league.
The fans already love you here, but scoring in the derby will make them love you even more. What was the key to scoring your goal?
I mean, we made good movement. I see Ryan had space behind, and I just took it, and I make the difference. I'm a bit lucky because the ball go under the legs, but yeah, it's good.
You started today ahead of Alexander Isak, but can that competition for your place in this team make you perform even better?
I mean, it's a very, very good player. I always watch him before I came here. So for me, him being here, it's really good. I can learn and improve myself, and it's just competition. But I know we're gonna play together. We're gonna make a difference, and I hope one day we're gonna share the pitch.
Taste of the Merseyside derby, and you come out on the winning side. How good does it feel to beat Everton?
A very good feeling. We knew it's going to be a tough game. It was. We had to fight until the last minute. But I feel proud. It was a good test for me. So to have scored my goal and the win at the end is, you can be just proud and happy for the team. And we just have to keep going.
And a big day for Hugo Ekitike as well, Peter, because with Alexander Isak on the bench today, to get that goal, just how big is that for him?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you just want to keep scoring goals. You know, I've been in that situation before. You just feel like no matter what you do, you're not going to get a game. But he's got off to a flying start here. The crowd have really taken to him. He's an absolute class act. He took his goal really, really well. But what a place to be for Arne Slot to have two top-class centre forwards.
And you can see a huge smile on the face of Ryan Gravenberch as he walks down the touchline. Another ridiculously good performance from him today, Jolien.
Yeah, 2 goal contributions. Correct, you touched on that before the game. Can he add that to his game to become world class? But even without them goals, I think his control, his determination to win the ball back is exceptional. So yeah, he's in fine form, the young man.
Okay. I bet he's really pleased to be out here in the rain.
Right.
Pleased to come out in the rain.
Thank you so much for coming out to join us while it's chucking it down here. Congratulations on the win, your first Merseyside derby goal as well. How did that feel, especially to do it in such spectacular fashion?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the goal. Last season I didn't score a lot, so I'm happy that I could score, especially in the Merseyside derby as well. So
2 goals already this season as well. And look at the way you did it here. Just talk us through it. What did you think of the ball from Mo?
we know if Mo get the ball, he has the incredible pass, and we know if like someone is on the ball side, they have to go through and the space is coming in behind. So I saw it and I went in behind, and yeah, I didn't think.
Unbelievably difficult skill that, to take it across you on a greasy surface as well. It can easily get away from you, that ball, but fantastic technique.
If I see it now.
Happy with that?
Happy with that.
Watch that again later.
Yeah, for sure.
You can be very proud of that one. And also, as well, after such a tough week with Atletico and then a derby, an early kick-off today, just how good an achievement is that for the team to come through with 2 wins?
Yeah, really happy with that as well. We know we had 3 games in 7 days, so we know in England it's really tough, but we prepared as well. And at the end, yeah, we are happy with the 3 points, so we keep going now.
I have to say, it was quite a difficult second half for you in the end. The first half was fantastic, but what were the difficulties Everton were posing you in the second half?
First, the goal, what we concede. I think that didn't need to happen, but it was that. And then we know if they score the 2-1, they will come, and we were a little bit going back and going for the counter, and I think we had chances to score again, but we didn't, and then it will be difficult then,
Ryan, before the game, the guys were saying that right now they feel that you're one of the best midfielders in the world right now. How do you feel like you've taken your game to another level this season?
Yeah, it's the coach that give me the confidence, and not like this season we have more freedom in the midfield. Last season I was like only on the 6, deep, and now I can go more forward, what you see today. And I think my strength is also there, so I'm happy with that, and also happy with the goal.
What are Arne Slot's biggest strengths as a manager? What do you love about working with him?
He's very clear, and when it comes to his mind, he tells you, and also the tactic part is really good. So, yeah.
Absolutely, and a tough period coming up as well, but such strength and depth in this squad. Do you feel like you've still got lots of gears to go to as a group?
Of course. We know we have a good group. They bought players as well, really good players. So we know it's not only the starting 11, it's the whole team. And we are like a family, so we push each other. And you see now, for example, Hugo scored today, and then Isaac comes in and gives it also. I'm really happy with the squad.
You all combined as a midfield for Ekitike's goal. How nice is it to play in that midfield 3 with the 3 you've got in there?
We know we have a lot of quality in front. And you
nice
see also,
combination with all 3 of you here.
Yeah, you see also quality in the midfield. And I know when I got the ball, Hugo was going in behind, and the finish was really good.
Would you like to add more assists and goals to your game? Or your all-round game is so good, but can you add more goals and assists?
Yeah, that's what I said. Last season, I think I didn't even score. So of course I want this season. More goals and assists. So yeah, I'm really happy with today.
And I think this is your fourth Merseyside derby. You're unbeaten, Ryan. So what does it mean for the rest of the weekend? How much do you enjoy that now you've got the win?
Yeah, we are now for top of the league. And yeah, it's always nice to win a Merseyside derby.
No, I think you need a pecking order, and in certain situations, and it'll just be really interesting. At the moment, it's reasonably simple for Arne Slot because you've got one sort of coming not back from but having a mixed pre-season, let's say, in Isak with all the turmoil that happened up at Newcastle. So straight away you've got a nice excuse just to say, right, we'll bring you in slowly. So he's given him an hour the other day. If there wasn't a midweek game next week, what would happen against Crystal Palace at the weekend? I mean, as it happens, they've got Southampton in the League Cup, so it's perfect for him. Again, he can just go, right, Isak, you go and play another 70 minutes, we're building you up again, and then straight back to Ekitike, and then there's a Champions League match the next week. So at the moment, it's fine. But once they're both absolutely firing, and it's like they're going full throttle for everything, then there has to be a hierarchy, Steve. There has to be somebody that plays in all the main games. And that's when it will become a problem. Now, there might be an injury in the meantime. There might be something else that happens that Arne Slot almost gets a free ride. But it could be, it could be a little issue at some point until somebody has to accept, right?
There is already a hierarchy. Michael says there will become a hierarchy. There is already, the way we're talking about it, even the questions there of, are you giving the manager a headache because you've scored again? That's already telling us Isak is the main guy, even though he's hardly played a game. So I think it's quite harsh on Ekitike. He's come in, he started the season. He's the guy who's scoring the goals. At the minute, he should be the main guy. And Isak should have to force his way in. But we're already sort of saying that Isak is the main guy.
You started the day by talking about the importance of Ryan Gravenberch for Liverpool. He scored one, he assisted one. He was all over the place again today.
Yeah, he was. He's almost got a little bit of a different role in this midfield. When Szoboszlai or when McAllister can sort of fill in for him, he does have the licence to go forward as well sometimes. If Wirtz was in this team, then he would probably have to be a little bit more disciplined, but he can get forward, as he did with his goal, to think, right, OK, I've given it to Szoboszlai there. If I go forward, he'll cover for me. And he saw a gap and he exploited it, and it was an incredible finish. I mean, a great ball from Mo Salah, but what about that? Almost helping it on, looping it over the goalkeeper. But he can do that. Here again, he's in an advanced position because the likes of McAllister and Szoboszlai are in filling in for him. And again, had an influence on the goal. I mean, this lad, we looked at him before the game. Look at that. I mean, he is seriously talented. He can do anything. I love him in the sitting number 6 role. We saw him before the game. I showed some clips on that. But it just shows you can push him forward and he can still have a big influence. A little bit like Declan Rice. I mean, he's a bit number 6, but he can play forward as well. And I look round the world at the moment at midfield players and I think, who is better than him? Who is performing better than him? I don't see many at all. I think he is one of the finds of the last season or so. Certain circumstances could have meant that he wouldn't be playing. If Liverpool had got Zubamendi, let's say, when they wanted, he wouldn't have been playing. Even when they played Ipswich on the first game of last season, we were all scratching our heads thinking, who's going to play as the number 6 today? And word emanated from the dressing room, it's going to be Gravenberch. And I then went and interviewed him and found out that he was. And then he's never looked back since. It's incredible. I mean, Bayern Munich, they must be scratching their heads thinking, wow, why have we let him go? Because he could be anything. Absolutely. If he was playing for another team now, everybody would be after him as a new number 6, new sitting midfield player, thinking 100 million plus.
The perfect start to the season continues. What was the key to getting that win today?
The first half performance. We always knew how difficult it was going to be. 3 games in 7 days, 62.5 hours rest. Early kickoff on Saturday, which I don't mind to have an early kickoff, but I don't like it if we play on Wednesday evening. And then you can also see how much impact this has, because if you look at it as the first half, when we were fresh, unbelievable the way we've played. And second half, okay, we have to give credits to Everton as well. They did things maybe a little bit better, but you could see we were a little bit running out of intensity, but the mentality was still outstanding the second half, because we hardly gave away anything at all after they scored the 2-1.